Hi, I'm Abbey Scott reporting for Maximo TV at the Los Angeles Latino International Film Festival for the movie premiere of Farmhouse. It's supposed to be really scary. Let's check out the red carpet.
The character is a pivotal part, very short and sweet. Basically, we're the neighbors to the main characters, and we wish them well before they go on this trip that kind of goes left. So we kind of don't want them to leave. We're trying to get them to stay, but they're determined to leave. And as you watch the movie, you know, you see what happens when they leave. So they should have listened to us and stayed, but they didn't. But it was just wonderful working on the film. I'm excited to see it. I heard it's really, really scary. So I don't know.
So what would you do if your car broke down in the middle of nowhere?
The thing is, the film was so well written that, you know, a lot of times when you're watching horror movies, you're yelling at the screen like, why did you do that? Like, duh, like, but this film, it's like everything that would happen in that situation, they did, you know, they didn't have a choice. So it's really realistic, I guess, you know, it's really real. And that's what makes it really scary because you feel like, dang, that could happen to me if my car broke down, like, ah. So it was really well written, well directed, of course. Yes, George is the bomb, amazing. It was one of the easiest, you know, films to work on. It was great, it was wonderful.
Farmhouse is about a couple who loses their baby, and they're obviously devastated. Everything they see reminds them of their lost son, so they decide the only thing they can do is to move away to another city to help them get over it. So on the way to the new town they've chosen, they have a car accident in the middle of wine country. There's nobody around to help them except for this one vineyard owner who comes out and offers them a place to stay for the night while their car is repaired. So everything seems to be going okay, and except in the middle of the night he wakes them up and starts doing some very evil things to the couple. And we think that the farmer and his wife are total maniacs, but in reality there's some flashbacks during all these scenes, and we start to realize that there's something not quite right with this couple in their previous life. We start to learn some secrets about them that I can't give away right now because I would give away the twist, but it was a great script written by Dan Coughlin. I loved it when I read it, and I think people will enjoy the movie. It's got some cool twists and turns. What inspired me the most was the script. I thought it was a great script with a great twist, and really excited when I read it. And a second collaboration with Dan Coughlin, the writer, and we're really excited that the movie screening here at LALIFF was just fantastic.
I was actually in my Spanish cinema class my senior year at Cal State Long Beach, and we were watching Taxi para Tres, and I don't know what brought it up, but I started to think about a couple kind of being taken captive and awful things happening to them, and it just kind of spiraled into this story. I'm not going to spoil the end for you, but had a blast writing it. I guess just misspent youth in Wisconsin. I came up with a lot of wacky ideas and whatnot, and I love the genre. It's awesome. I had a great time writing it. George had a great time directing it. We had an awesome cast. George is here representing Mexico because he's from Mexico City, and it was just a cool experience altogether.
I actually play three characters. He's a doctor, he's a menace, intimidating character, and the devil. They wanted me to play the devil because I really am.
It really is.
And Brooke Newton here is a star. Tell her.
Tell me about you, Brooke.
Oh, well, recently I just did Glee, a recurring role in Glee, and CSI, and a mini-series for NBC called Meteor: The Path of Destruction. Also Guardian. Our film Guardian that we actually worked together on.
Film, yeah.
Horror films coming out. A couple of National Lampoons coming out. RoboDoc, National Lampoon films, should be coming out, I think, in a couple of months.
It's different than any kind of horror film that you've seen in the past. There's only about 5 characters in the whole film. So like it's real acting, and it's a real story, and it's just great, man. I'm really glad to be a part of it, you know. Story, to be honest with you, the story is what first attracted me to the movie.
What kind of horror movies do you like?
All horror movies really scare me if they have gore, you know. I get scared really easy. I need a girl out there to cuddle with to keep.
Were you scared filming this movie?
Nah, I don't get scared when I film them. I've done 9 horror films the last 3 years. Horror King. I did Nailed, that was in the Cannes Film Festival. I got The House of Jack Bill coming out, this horror, Marked. Damn, that's weird. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of horror films. It's time to end it.
Take the title.
Yeah.
Horror King.
I'm dying in too many movies, though.
Yeah, you need to live.
Yeah. Good thing, I am a black man that survives in Farmhouse. That is a beautiful thing. I am a black man who survives in Farmhouse, and it's a horror film. That's a good thing. Obama, we coming up, dog. Look, we got black people surviving in horror films. We are coming up.
This was the first ever horror movie that I got to work on. I've worked on some pretty big films before, but this was the first in this kind of horror slasher genre. So I was very excited. I played a character called the Mann that he's a very creepy individual. So for me, I had a lot of fun playing it. I'm used to doing a lot of characters and a lot of comedies. You guys may know me from like Dodgeball and Mr. Deeds and Reno 911. So this was a lot of fun for me.
Tonight I'm here in support of the Farmhouse, but I am going to be in an upcoming film called Medusa Hour, coming out this next year. But I'm just happy to be a part of the film festival tonight and support of our group in the Farmhouse.
Muy buena, es maravillosa, el rodaje ha sido magnífico, es una película, bueno, tienen que verla ustedes y los invitamos para que vengan todos a verla, que es realmente una película que vale la pena ver. Se van a divertir, hay mucha emoción, hay de todo, de verdad.
¿Y cuál es su papel en esta película?
Bueno, es un personaje muy chiquito que sale, me invitaron a participar, ahora lo van a ver, es pequeño nada más, pero bueno, estoy feliz de poder participar acá. Te digo, ok, muchas gracias. Gracias también, Remo.